let's talk about 2004's Dawn of the Dead, the remake of the George A. Romero classic. This one by Zack Snyder, and sees a bunch of survivors during a zombie apocalypse taking shelter in a shopping mall. Make sure to stick through to the end of the video to hear our thoughts and feelings. There will be spoilers ahead, so you have been warned.
Immediately I was like, okay, this is just going to be like ridiculous, and I didn't take itself seriously, did it? But it wasn't like so over the top, but it still had elements of funny, which I kind of liked.
Yeah, there's quite a good dynamic between the survivors here, especially when we like get to them all and like they spend all the time going around the shops getting like all the clothes and like pissing about. It's just like a bit of a sort of a light-hearted dive away from all the zombie action, which is pretty decent zombie action, to be fair.
It is. We start off like super gory right at the beginning, don't we, with that little girl, Vivian, who runs in the house.
Yeah, so the kid turns, right, and then the husband turns. This really annoyed me, because she like falls into the bath, doesn't she? The wife falls into the bath. She like tries to open the window, but the lock is clearly in the middle of the window. So surely she just needed to unlock it first, but she doesn't do that. And then after about 150 attempts, it just slides open anyway, which makes even less sense, because either it's locked or it isn't. And if it is, just unlock it. And if it isn't, then the window would have opened the first try, right?
It's quite cool how we see sort of the breakout of the zombie virus through like the nurse's point of view.
Yeah.
And then from there on, it's just like, boom, here we go. We're off to the shops.
But like when she's in a car, she hears on the radio it's not an isolated incident or something, and she changes the fucking radio. Surely that would spark your interest. There's something really wrong, and she's like, fuck off, mate. I want to listen to Spice Girls or something.
Spice Girls. I'll be honest, if you've had a tough day at work, this film isn't for you, because it's going to wind you up a little bit.
Because it literally takes the survivors back to fucking work again.
Well, they do. They find one who's clearly fucking infected, so they just put her in a wheelbarrow and bring her in, don't they? We know exactly what's going to fucking happen there, don't we?
The fucking clip of her as well. She looks like Bruce Bogtrotter. Like, what the fuck's going on with her?
What a reference.
Absolutely horrendous.
I'll be honest though, one thing I did love about this film was the music, where they start playing Down with the Sickness, but it's by Dick Cheese, who's just fantastic anyway. Well, Richard Cheese, isn't it? It's Richard Cheese.
Richard Cheese, yeah. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Yeah, all his albums are absolutely fantastic.
Even like this, like more serious songs, like where they got Johnny Cash at the beginning with the news coverage. Like, I think it just worked really well.
Yeah. Zombie Baby. That was the best bit of that whole film, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't it? And the fact that it's not only just a zombie baby, it gets fucking just shot.
They make some good decisions. They just make them too late, don't they? They're like, this guy's been bitten, he's going to be a zombie. So what we'll do, we'll wait until he's dead. And then we'll wait again until he comes back to life and nearly tries to buy something. Bang, we're safe now. Just kill him.
It wasn't like over dramatised though, which they could have been. Like I would have loved to like, they could have really played up like the pain and the emotion of having to like shoot a newborn baby straight in the face, right? To be fair though, it's a baby. They could have just carried it up to the roof and just yeeted it off instead of shooting it point blank in the face. Or
it's alright, Blade would have caught it.
Yeah. or to be fair, they could have just put it in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
As soon as it can't move, because it's a newborn baby, and surely it's newborn.
We just could have put it in like a creche.
Yeah, oh yeah, like a little daddy daycare. I mean, it can't bite you anyway. It's a newborn. It doesn't have teeth. It literally cannot do anything. But they just.
Well, what are you meant to do?
Actually.
Raise it?
If it's not going to bite you and turn you into a zombie, then like you might as well give it a go. You know what I mean?
There was also a very, very homoerotic industrial montage of them making a bus. It was like Fast and Furious, but like worse somehow.
Slow and steady.
Yeah, slow and steady. What a film that would have made. When they finally get in the bus, it's like the biggest horde we've ever seen, right? And somehow now one of them has the sense to like catch a lit propane tank and just hold it up like it's a trophy. Like at no other point has the zombies shown any intelligence up to this point. And then there's one on the back of the bus that now somehow has the sense to like hold on and climb around. So these went from like your classic just brain dead zombies to like hyper intelligent.
Like special forces.
Yes, yeah, it was like SAS. Who dies wins.
Nice. Well, I don't understand why like the zombies don't go for the dog. Chips. They got a dog called Chips.
The dog.
They lower this fucking dog down to go and try and save someone, don't they? And it goes inside the building. The fucking zombies are just like, wow, we'll just follow this dog, see where he's got. Oh, there's a person there, we'll kill him. Like, they're so intelligent.
Oh, what's that? You've never sent the dog over here before, but what's that? Oh, there's a dog flap outside this building, conveniently waiting for him to go in. Oh, that's
And I
good.
just happened to have a whistle as well.
Yeah.
But I did like all that stuff with that guy though, like Andy the sniper, because like he's nowhere near the shopping mall, and they just communicate to each other with like signs
Oh
and stuff.
yeah, him and Kenneth, innit? Ving Rhames, the absolute G.
When they were in the bus, and I mean, it was a bit silly that they like suddenly swerve when there's a man with a chainsaw in the back. But the chainsaw that goes then through the younger blonde lady was pretty savage. I thought that was quite well done.
Yes.
Good points, lads. Well done. Yeah, fantastic.
Just that fucking chainsaw shoulder and flip the fucking car.
Jesus, what happened to your grammar there? It was like, say what you say, chainsaw, shoulder, flip the...
Just chainsaw, shoulder, and spin, flip. Absolute madness. And that's what happened.
I didn't really feel like this ended up being a horror movie at the end. It just ended up like a lot of running and gunning.
But it's just kind of like the third act with the whole massive armoured tank bus truck fucking chainsaw McGee. It just felt so separate to the rest of the film.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like I was watching a brand new film suddenly an hour and 25 minutes in.
Yeah, that's so, yeah, that is spot on.
But why? I kind of don't get the plan. It's like, right, we're in this lockup, we're here, there's kind of enough food to get us through, and weapons, and shelter, and masses of security. But there's a boat over there, and someone here's got a key for it.
Yeah, but everyone wants a yacht, don't they?
Yeah.
In the final credits, right, it's just a load of zombies tearing into them because they do that, right? They get on the boat and then decide I don't want to be on a boat anymore because I get seasick, so they look for land. In the credits, it's just loads of zombies tearing into them whilst Downward of Sickness plays, and it looks really fucking cool, right? But then just spliced in there's just one very quick night vision shot of the two women just all over each other, making out, half naked. It just flashes up and then it's gone, and it's back to them being torn to shreds again.
Just because.
It makes no sense. Like, why there? Yeah, it was the only bit of the film that I felt kind of did anything that I'd want it to do.
What else would you want it to do?
Just be good.
Yeah.
That's all I can really ask of any film, isn't it?
You think it was like a bad film, or was just alright, or?
It was watchable. Like, I would never go back to this film and, like, I almost said willingly. But I wouldn't like go back being like, oh my god, yeah, I really want to watch that again.
It's just one of those like silly films that has, it's like quite easy to watch and silly and pointless. It has like no real plan or anything to it, but it's not a terrible film. It's just alright and easy to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a decent watch, and I'm not like overly like bothered about it in any way. I don't rank it like as highly as quite a few other people do, but yeah, they did just sort of take the original setting and concept and just modernized it for the time period then, because like 28 Days Later it popularized the running zombie, and then suddenly everyone was like, fuck me, that's cool, we want more of that. So they just sort of went, right, we'll give the people what they want, and sort of remake a classic like 30 years later after. Overall, that was our honest review of 2004's Dawn of the Dead. Any final thoughts, gents?
It was fine.
I enjoyed the music.
There you go. If you like good music, watch this film. See you next week for another Friday Fright. Cheers.